Hi and welcome to my second video all about success. So if you've watched the first video, you remember that I took you through the easy guide to success, reminding you that success is never easy, but there's 10 clear steps to follow, 10 things that you can do, some real key elements that can help you be more successful. What I want to do in this video is take you right the way back there and think, okay, great, you want to be more successful, you decided that, but what at? So in this video I'm going to go through some key areas in terms of your life where you might think, actually that's specifically where I want to be more successful. So once you've got that clear in mind, you can then start following the steps, the stages to be more successful in that area. Then the following videos from here, they're going to break down each of those 10 areas one at a time so that you can start finding small behaviour changes, small things you can implement, things that you can do to be more successful. But let's start here. What is it you want to be more successful at? Now, obviously one of the most obvious ones to start with is work. Work pays the bills. So we need to be successful in whatever we do to get the money, to have a decent job to pay the bills. So start thinking now about what is it maybe you want to be more successful at in terms of your work. So maybe you work for a company and you want to get promoted. Maybe that's success for you, is to get promotion to that next level. Maybe it's just to be happier in what you do. So actually maybe your success is finding a new job or a new career that you're really passionate about, that you really enjoy. So that could be the success you're after, is finding something that you absolutely really enjoy doing. Success may be doing your job more efficiently or more effectively. So you could be actually, rather than working those 8 hours a day, I can actually get that done in 6 hours, or I don't feel so pressured or so stressed at work. So actually, your definition of success at work could be that I go home feeling that I've got everything done that I could get done and that I worked really well and I'm really proud of what I achieved that day. Alternatively, in terms of work, it could be that you either are starting up or want to start up your own business. You could be running your own shop, you could be selling goods or services online, could be offering personal services like coaching, or a sports person. You could be kind of coaching and developing, like personal training, whatever it is you want to be doing. You could be thinking, actually, that's where I'd really like to be in the future. That's my idea of success, is running my own business. So there's lots of ideas around there that could be your definition of success in terms of work. So really start thinking of that bigger, broader picture of work. What is it that you really want to be successful about? The next area, relationships. We'd all like to be, we all should be, more and more, putting more and more effort into our relationships. So having a successful personal relationship with your partner, having a great relationship with your family, having a great relationship with your friends. It could even go back to work, having a great relationship with the colleagues that you work with. And what would success look like with you? Would that mean you get on really well with your boss? You have a great working relationship with your boss? That boss you could consider your partner at home. So yeah, what is your relationship like? So it's time to start thinking, actually, what are my relationships like with the key people in my life? Are they really strong? Will they last no matter what? What would my definition of success be like in that relationship? Is it that we'll still be together in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years' time? And if you've got that aim that you really still want to be together and you want to be happy in that relationship and that's success for you, that's not just going to come just by putting your feet up and thinking, oh, I'm sure it will happen. It's about following some steps then, what things you can do to continue working at your relationship and making it successful. So have a think about that. One of your goals for success may be around the relationships you have with other people. The third area we're going to look at is kind of things we all enjoy doing, and this could be a sport, it could be a hobby, it could be any kind of interest, anything that you do outside of work. So it may be that you're really into running, cycling, swimming, maybe you love going down the gym. It may be that your hobby could be in terms of making something in terms of crafts. It could be making pottery. It could be writing a book, could be your hobby. Anything like that at all. So there's lots of different sports, hobbies, interests that we all have. Now, maybe for you, you'd like to be more successful in that area. So maybe you've written a book and you'd like to be more successful and write a better book the next time. Or maybe your definition of success is that you're currently playing one of your friends at, say, tennis, and you keep getting beaten. And for you, success is to beat that other person. So again, these steps that we talk in, the 10 steps in the guide to success, there's things you can do in there that will enable you to beat that other person. So you can't just keep going playing. If you keep doing the same thing you always do, going back, playing the same techniques, doing the same thing, turning up every week, great, that's good that you're putting effort in, but you're not necessarily going to be any more successful. What you need is a different approach. You need to try some different things. So if you remember back to the 10 steps, one of those is all about surrounding yourself with people who are successful. So go and hang around with some really good tennis players. Find out exactly what they do. Watch some videos of them. Lots of things you can do in terms of that. So your success may be around a sport, a hobby, an interest, something that you think, I'd just like to be a bit better, a lot better at that, whatever it is for you. And the fourth area I'm going to talk about in this video, and probably the most important one really, that's why I left it till last, is your health. So without your health, you can't do a lot of these other things. You can't do them very effectively. So maybe for you, your definition of success is being healthier. That could be getting fitter, living a healthier lifestyle, not sitting down in the chair. Some of our jobs require us to sit down in chairs for long periods of time, which is really not good for us. So definition of success may be that you're up and about and moving and feeling more alive and more engaged and more energetic. So it could be that you're not getting ill on a regular basis. Often people who get ill, there's obviously lots of illnesses and diseases out there that are beyond our control, but a lot of things are within our control, within our influence, and that the way we live our lives can make a huge difference. So again, going back through the steps of success, there's lots of things we can be doing that can affect our health. And your definition of success may be that I want to be really healthy, I want to look healthy, I want to feel healthy. If my child kind of goes and runs around and wants to play football with me, that I can actually go and play football, I can run around for half an hour and not be exhausted after 5 minutes. So that could be your definition of success in terms of health. It could be that you've got a particular sport or hobby you're trying to achieve something at, and your level of fitness needs to be at a certain level to achieve that. So your health is really important there. And there's lots of things that kind of come into your health. That could be in terms of, you could want to just improve your diet. Just improving what you eat, what you drink, can have a massive impact on your life, and again, each of these other areas here. So your definition of success could be just to improve your diet. Now, if you could just do that over the next week, the next month, the next year, that could have a massive impact on you and your success in life. So think about that. What is it that you would like to be more successful at with regards to your health? So physically, mentally, because it's not just about physical health, it's about mental health as well. So how do I feel more calm, more relaxed, more confident maybe? One of the number one fears a lot of people have is around public speaking. So actually that could be something on here, that could relate back to your kind of work, it could relate to some of these other areas. You might want sort of your success to be in public speaking, that you feel confident and calm to stand on stage. Now obviously in terms of your health, feeling confident, being able to calm yourself down, relax yourself, breathe and just slow down. It's going to have a massive impact on your ability to give presentations. So have a think about each of these four areas and decide for yourself, what is it specifically that you want to be more successful at? And there may be things in each of these categories, and maybe several in each category. And if there are, great, write them down, capture them, maybe write down 5, 10, 15, 20 ideas that you've got, and then prioritise it and go, actually, which is my number one? Which is the one thing on that list there that I really, really want to be more successful at? What thing am I going to aim for first? Once you've got that, you've worked out what your priority is, then go back to the first video, start working through the 10 steps. And as I say, that might just give you enough just to get going. But what I'm going to be doing in the next set of videos is working through each of those 10 steps, one at a time, and giving you more solutions, more ideas, more simple things that you can practically implement in order to be more successful. And it is about those simple things. It's about taking one step at a time. It's not about doing huge things. It's not about taking on the world. It's not about trying to do everything at once. Because if you try and take on a too big a task, you're probably going to fail. What you need to do is take a step back, go, right, first step, step one, what can I do today? What can I do tomorrow? What can I do this week? What can I do this month? And gradually build up as you go through. So that's all from me from now. I hope you've enjoyed this video. As I say, there's going to be more coming on a regular basis, so do look out for them. Please enjoy them. Please add comments below. Please also contact me via Twitter. I like learning number 2. I like learning 2. If you want to then engage in conversation, follow me on there. Again, I'll try and put some quotes and some other useful, interesting information on there to share with you. Thank you very much for listening. It's been a pleasure spending some time with you. Go out there and be more successful.